Here we go, 24 seconds left. We're getting this playoff quick, seeing what's there. We're throwing that over the top. What a throw and what a catch. Drew Messmaker gets crushed, and he's able to lace that over that defensive end who dropped in coverage. Well, everybody, it is time. North Texas is back, and we are playing the biggest game in the program's history, and probably, I don't know when, it's been a while. We are going to be playing the University of Houston in the Conference USA Championship game. Houston is 11-1. They went 8-0 in conference, and they are the number 1 team number 20 team in the country. They were the number 1 team in our conference, and it's going to be a huge game. It's going to be a huge game. We lost to Houston earlier this year, in which was probably one of the most depressing games I had ever played. With the 3 fumbles and stuff and everything like that, it was a rough one. Looking back at this season, we started off the year with 4 losses. We had a stretch of going 3-1, and then in conference, we just had some crazy games this year. We came back versus Texas State. We had this defensive masterclass versus Memphis. We beat Rice in a comeback. We beat Arkansas State. But these Texas State and Rice games, I think, and the Sam Houston game were the defining games of our season. We've been able to fight back and push back all season. Coach Braxton Randall has changed the culture, and we faced some adversity. We made ourselves bowl eligible, so we are going to be playing the conference championship and our bowl game in this video and getting through the offseason, potentially. We'll see how much of the offseason we get through. But yeah, I'm super excited to play this game. We're not going to play the full game. We're going to still play the moments. I'm just going to hop in at certain times of the game that I feel are important, and we'll just play those. But yeah, super excited for that. Let's go ahead and look at Houston's roster, because I don't know if I showed it when we played them earlier this year, but they obviously have a good team. I mean, they were a top 15 team, I think they were ranked number 9 or number 8 at a certain point this season. So they have definitely very high on the committee's respect, and they could potentially make the college football playoff if they win this game. So it's a huge game. Their best player is Tanner Cussell, the tight end. They've got Jesus Machado, Dean Connors. They've got some really good offensive weapons at tight end, running back, a good edge, a good linebacker. They've got a great linebacking core. They got junior quarterback Connor Wiegman. So it's not going to be an easy game. They've got 2 really good running backs. They've got some decent receivers, not anything too crazy, but they have an amazing tight end that's going to go to the NFL for sure. Their offensive line isn't the best, but they've in the 70s. It's still comparable to our defensive line. And then on defense, they've got a couple high 80 overall edge rushers. So our offensive line is going to have a problem. Houston has a really solid defense, a lot of 80s, good corners. So their defense is going to be tough to score on. So we have our work cut out for us in this game. This season has been up and down for us offensively. We turned to Drew Messmaker to be the starting quarterback, and he has obviously had an interesting season. 14 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and if we go to rushing, Drew Messmaker also has 4 rushing touchdowns, so he has done his best to get what he can. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. Well, without further ado, I think it's time to hop into the Conference USA Championship, North Texas versus Houston. Let's get it started. Oh, here we are, baby. The Conference Championship game in Houston. I forgot they switched the format. Now the Conference Championship games are not at neutral sites anymore. So this is a road Conference Championship game. So they have made being the best team in your conference, more of a challenge. So we are on the road in enemy territory up in the armpit of Texas. But here we go. North Texas versus Houston. Well, why don't we start this game with a little defensive football? Here we go. North Texas versus Houston, and they start off with an RPO and are getting out of bounds. So first drive of this game, what will North Texas do? It's going to be another little RPO, and it's going to be incomplete, almost a pick 6. 3rd down and 1 for Houston. What is going to happen? They're going to run the ball, and he's getting stuffed. Huge stop for North Texas to start this game. Let's go. Here we go. First down and 10. We're going to hand the ball off. We're going to get a nice cut to the outside. We break a tackle, and we're getting down to the 2nd and 1. We got to quiet the crowd here in Houston, so I want to start this game off with some runs. I want to really establish the run if we can in this game. They're sending a little blitz, but we're going to pick up the first down. All right, we're going to try a pass play here. We're going to get this little motion across the field. We're going to see what's going to happen here. It's going to see if they give us the little flat. And we're just going to get this one off quickly to Sibley, and that's going to be a 4-yard gain. Well, North Texas has gotten so far a nice little drive to start this game. Let's see what happens here on 2nd down and 6. And we're going to, oh, it was going to be an overthrow there. Could not time that pass up. Not a good miss there by Messmaker. I have switched passing to the more skill-based one because I wanted to make it a little bit harder. So should be a bit harder to pass. But here we go. 3rd down and 6. And Messmaker's got all day, and he's going to step up and slide for that first down. So a big scramble there by Drew Messmaker to start this game. So here we go. 1st down and 10 at the 48-yard line. We're going to scramble here. There's a little pass over, a little screen pass to Bex. We're going to navigate, and we're going to pick up about 4 yards. It looks like they're bringing some pressure here. Let's see what happens. They get the blitz off. We're going to have to get that one away, and we get it off quick for a first down. Drew Messmaker is looking really solid, and I forgot to mention, we do not have our best receiver in the game. He is hurt. So this is going to be even... Oh, they blitz, but we get the screen off fast, and that's going to be a gain of 7. Good throw. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 2. We're running this halfback draw play. Hopefully, this linebacker is not going to be somebody that we can worry about. All right, 3rd down and 2, halfback draw. They send the blitz, and we're getting stuffed. We could not block up that draw play, and that is going to force us to kick a field goal. All right, field goal in enemy territory. Let's see if we can knock this one in. It's a big kick to start this game, and the kick is up, and we knock it through. Big kick there from North Texas, and it's given us a 3-0 lead to start the conference championship game. All right, 1st and 10 for Houston, 2nd and 10. Let's see what our defense can do. 3rd down and 8. Come on, North Texas. Oh, that's a big 5-yard penalty. But it does not cost North Texas, so they do force the punt. 45-yard punt, but we get a really good return from Landon Sides. 1st and 10 for the Mean Green. Incomplete pass for Messmaker. 3rd down and 10. Come on. Wow, 4 straight incompletes. The Houston defense absolutely shut that down, and we only get a 30-yard punt. So the field position does not even get flipped. Now, an incomplete, we've had 5 straight incomplete passes on both sides. 3rd down and 8. Come on, Mean Green. 4th and 2. And they are going to punt the ball. Okay, interesting. So Houston doesn't go for it. They're playing it kind of safe. And wow, that's a booming punt. So some good defense to start this game on both sides. And there's 2 good passes from Messmaker to get us close to the 50-yard line. There's a run. 2nd down and 8. Oh, 5-yard penalty. That's a big drive killer right there. 3rd down and 12. Can we convert? No, that penalty is going to cost us that drive as we just pretty much can be conservative and don't want to turn the ball over, so we just run the ball twice. All right, so some defense to start this game. We are already in the 2nd quarter. 3rd down and 4. Let's see what happens here. 1-yard rush, so it is stalled out massively here for Houston and North Texas. 2nd and 10. Come on, boys. There's a big pass. You know, we're going to go ahead and hop in here since we haven't hopped in a minute. All right, so it has been a defensive-heavy game so far for the Mean Green and the Houston Cougars. So do not know what to expect here, but both defenses seem to be playing very good football right now. We're going to have to get that one out quick as we get around him. We're going to cut back to the inside and pick up 8 yards. All right, so that was a big play to get that one off. We're going to continue to see if we can run the ball here, though I only see 1 high safety look. But I'm going to just believe in our team and see if we can run this ball. And we're going to get the first down. Good charge forward by our running back. I'm actually going to audible to this RPO. I kind of like this look here. I like our offensive line's matchups if we can get some good blocking here. We're going to hand this one off. We get some good blocking, and we are going to pick up 9 yards. A really solid drive so far. We're getting all of our running backs worked in here. We're going to continue to try to pound this ball, kill the clock, put up some points on the board. We're being patient. Oh, but we get crushed. We cannot go up the middle as we get creamed by the defensive lineman. There was just no space there, and now we have a big 3rd down and 6. We'll see if we can maybe get this flat route going. Oh, we got him in the flat. They forgot to cover him, and Sibley is able to spin but pick up the 1st down. The defense is locked down on both sides. There's really nothing open at all right now, but we are just getting some stuff that's just not always there. But here we go. We're going to send Bex in motion. We're going to see if that clears up the space for the slant potentially. It does. We're going to throw that slant in there, and we're going to break a tackle and pick up a 1st down. Good design there. So Houston was ready for that play, and they absolutely shut it down. Let's see what we can do here. We got a little halfback screen cooking. If we can get it out, we do. Oh, we get off the block. Sibley's got a lot of room. He cuts inside and picks up a huge 1st down. Great blocking there. We get the halfback screen, and we're able to get to the outside. All right, here we go. We just got a little run play here. We got good numbers on the side. If we can just block it, we're going to cut to the inside, but their linebackers are shutting that down. Houston has some really good linebackers, so it's going to be very tough to get anything on them right now. All right, here we go. 3rd down and goal. What are we going to get here? Here we go. 3rd down and goal. If we can get anything, they come with the blitz. We're going to throw a little out route. Oh, and it's just out of reach. I thought Coleman could have had that. Oh, we threw a good ball too. He just wasn't able to make a play on it. It just came out of it. He just isn't long enough. He just couldn't make a play. But that was still a good throw. So it is a pure defensive battle as we're going to go with another kick here. And that kick is up, and we sneak it in as we don't get glitched out on the hash. So a 6-0 lead for North Texas. Well, Houston had a huge play, a huge run in the sim, and they are into the red zone now with 55 seconds left to go in this half. He's looking. No one's there. No one is open. He's going to get that one away, though, before the sack. North Texas defense is looking for a big stop. They do not want to give up a touchdown here before the half and undo all the good defense that was done, as touchdowns are going to be the name of this game. The quarterback is going to run. He glitches out the linebacker, and I can't do anything there as a user. The elusive quarterback just makes a nice cut and runs into the end zone. I was left on an island there. There was nothing I was going to be able to do to stop him. I was one-on-one with the CPU, and he's just going to juke me out. Nothing I can do there. They get great pressure. The quarterback is just going to make a nice cut and take it for a touchdown. So that's a huge touchdown for Houston. 41 seconds left. Can we get into field goal range and be able to get a nice, quick, extra 3 points on the board? Nothing's there. We're going to just try to scramble, and we're going to get out of bounds. Oh, wow. They didn't say we were out of bounds. We got hosed. Here we go. 24 seconds left. We're getting this playoff quick, seeing what's there. We're throwing that over the top. What a throw, and what a catch. Oh, man, what a throw by Drew Messmaker. He laces it over the linebacker. I got to see that one more time. That was a beautiful throw. I was under pressure. I didn't know where I wanted to go. He's got a guy in his face. He gets crushed. Drew Messmaker gets crushed, and he's able to lace that over that defensive end who dropped in coverage. What an amazing throw, and what a great catch by our receiver. Absolutely spectacular. All right, we got 15 seconds left. We are on the verge of field goal range. Let's see what we can do here. We need something quick. We're going to see if we can get this throw in, and we get it to Evans. We're going to take a timeout. All right, we got 9 seconds left. I'm going to try to hit sides here on this quick out route, but maybe we can get this zig route as well on the left side. I just cannot get sacked. We're going to throw that one away to Coleman. And he gets out of bounds. Clutch. This is a big kick to get some points. I do not know if our kicker has the leg for this, but we're going to try our best. This would be a miracle field goal. We get all of it as we can, and the kick, it's good. What a huge kick there. He knocks it through from 53. He knocks it from way downtown. Oh, what a kick. That was massive. Massive, massive, massive kick. What a clutch field goal. I cannot believe I got that. I got just enough power before it cost us. So that is going to be 9-7 going into the half, and we start off with the ball. What a nice kick return as well. Let's see if our offense can do something in the sim. Come on, boys. 3rd and 9. We need something big. Ooh, minus 3-yard rush. Honestly, the defense from both sides has been very, very impressive. 3rd down and 4. It's a big 3rd down. Let's hop in. This has been a very, very, very fun game so far. Coming on a corner blitz. The quarterback's going to step up. Oh, and he makes a great throw there. Wow. The blitz just did not get home there. This looks like an RPO look if I've ever seen one. They're going to run it there, but we're right there making a nice tackle. Houston may be 11-1, but these teams are a lot closer than everyone has assumed. Oh, they're running a little screen here. Can we fight through the contact? They break the tackle, and it gets down to 3rd and 3. All right, 3rd down and 3. This is a huge, huge play here. Gonna watch that quarterback scramble because that's what they hit us with last time. Oh, he jukes us out. No. Oh, and these quarterback rushes are killing us. This quarterback, I'm choking on my quarterback spy. That's 2 bad plays by me. I have not been able to bring down the quarterback. Oh, wow. I totally thought that was going to be a run. Wow, they truly juked us out on that one. So Houston is putting together their biggest drive of the game here to try to take us away some leverage. To go in motion. We're making a great tackle there. Good play. All right, here we go. We are sending a blitz. I am a blitzing coach. I don't care what anybody says. I love to blitz. And it's going to pay off. Oh, he breaks the tackle. Never mind. Oh, but he's short. 4th down and 1, and they are going to take the field goal. Oh, I thought we were about to give that up. I would have been so upset. But here we go. 4th and 1 from the hash. Can they knock in this big field goal? And they do. It is a field goals game. The red zone defense on both ends has been absolutely amazing. So, all right, a big 3rd and 10 here. What do we have in us? Oh, our right tackle, who has costed us all season, gives up a critical sack on 3rd down and 10. He just gives up an instant pressure. Oh, not in the moment of the season where I wanted to have the really bad glitch where the tackle just decides not to block. The worst time of this, one of the most important downs of the season, and that happens. Not what you want. Well, we have a chance to get this back right here. 3rd down and 5. It is a big 3rd down. And we're going to look for some pressure, but we stop him short. Let's go, defense. This is what you want to see in a playoff game. You know, you want to see tight defense, close plays. Houston has really good linebackers, so it's made it tough to get anything going in the run game or the pass game. But here we go. We're going to throw a little orbit play, get him in motion. We're going to make a little juke move, and we're not going to get much. Oh, we only got 2 yards out of that. There has just been nothing there all game on offense. It has been every yard is having to be fought for viciously, and now our quarterback is cold at probably one of the worst times of the game. But he's going to try to get the 1st down, and he gets it. What a huge run by Messmaker. He puts his head down, and he gets a crucial 1st down. That is a huge play by the quarterback. Man, their linebackers are playing up close. They know it's a run, but we're going to get some good blocking. Get out of the way, offensive line, and we're going to pick up 9. I'm liking this drive so far. This drive has me feeling optimistic. I'm actually going to audible out of this because I don't like this look. I'm gonna send circle on a deep route. Maybe we'll just give him a jump ball. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw one up to Coleman. Oh, and it gets knocked down. I don't mind taking a shot on a 3rd and 1 like that. Nothing wrong with that, but this is a critical play here. We need good blocking here. We're gonna run that. Oh, and we do not get the blocking. We get absolutely stuffed. Oh, no. I thought the RPO would be good. That was honestly you know what? That Houston called the best play you could call. That's just very unlucky. They called a corner blitz and they blitzed to the side that we ran to. That's just a great play call. Well, we're not punching it. We're kind of in no man's land, and we gotta make a play. Gotta make a play here. We are not punting this ball. This to me is a spot you have to You have to go for it. I'm trying to get Evans to run this curl route, but he can't hear me. Come on, Evans. Okay, there we go. He sat down. Let's just try to sit down right in front of the corner. All right, let's see if we can get this curl route here. Let's see how they play it. I think we're going to have him, and we do. We let him clear the linebackers, and that's a huge 4th down conversion. So we run it out of that bunch set, 2 tight end set, and it pays off for us huge here. All right, 1st and 10, 2 running backs in the game. Whoa, we have him up the seam. We have Williams up the seam, and that's a huge throw and a 1st and goal for North Texas. We put it right between the safeties. That was probably a Tampa 2 cover 2-ish look, but a great play, and that's a 1st down. These are huge plays in this game, huge plays. This is a big play here. If they blitz, I'd feel very bad. Oh, they get it off. No, we might have had a touchdown there, but we could not get the throw off. That play action actually was perfect. But at least we for sure have secured a field goal opportunity to take the lead. 2nd and goal. Let's see if we can get some good blocks here. Navigating, 74 just got pushed back into us. We have 11 rushes for 13 yards. The run game has just not been there. Both sides have played such good defense. This is just, by all accounts, this is what you want from your team in a big game. You want to see a really fun defensive showdown. That's what we got here. 2nd and goal. We're going to try to just put that down to the 4-2. Ooh, this is a big spot. This is a big call. Do we take the lead or do we go for it on 4th down? All right, I think we go for this. I like the flat route here. I think it's going to work. Let's see what happens, though. Here we go. We're going to lob this one. It's caught for a touchdown. Williams, he holds on. And the biggest play of the game goes to North Texas for a huge touchdown to end the 3rd quarter. It's a gutsy call, but you got to take some risks in football. And that's a huge risk, but it pays off in huge spades. Wow, what a play. Just what a call. And now we're going for 2 to make this a 1 touchdown game. I like this run up the middle here. They're playing very kind of aggressive towards the pass. If we can just hit this outside corner cut in. Oh, we couldn't get there. They swarmed it. We just don't have good enough line. Oh, now one of our linemen's hurt. Not good, but we're up 15-10 here to start the 4th. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for Houston over the 50. This has been a huge game. Oh, what a huge tackle there. We read it well, and that's why we had it in nickel, so we could have those faster players on the field. The defense has had such a huge turnaround this season. Our defense started horrendously bad this year. Our defense was one of the worst in college football to start the season, and we have just made such the improvement in how we've become as defense. All right, here we go. Zone blitz. I love me a good zone blitz. Let's see what happens. We're bailing out over the middle, but we get sacked. The blitz gets there. The out route might have had a 1st down, but that's a huge blitz by Fisher, and Houston's going to have to punt this one away. Oh, man, what a huge corner blitz. It gets there. The running back, he just went late, and they had him too. That out route perfectly had him on the flat route, but they just couldn't get the throw off. A great timed blitz there. Coverage held up just long enough for the running back. He went in to look for the block, and he can't get back there late, but Fisher makes a great sack. What a huge play. We need potentially the biggest drive of Sibley and Messmaker's career. I'm really leaning on my offensive line here. We need some good blocking. We're going to get the blocking, and there goes Sibley. There goes Sibley and picks up a few yards. Great blocking there by our offensive line. Oh, this is exactly what you want. We're going to start chewing that clock, winding that clock down. Kill clock. This is football, baby. This is playoff football. You got to have your offensive line try to win you the game. Here's a pitch to the outside. We're going to cut in, but nothing's going to be there. You got to throw here, but we got to be smart about it. We don't want any stupid passes. I really just want to be smart and just look for what's open. We're going to have that drag route, and that's going to be a 1st down up the middle of the field. I'm going to try to hit him with this play action pass. Maybe we'll have Coleman for a 1st down, potentially. We've been running the ball pretty decent on this drive. Let's see if they bite on this play action fake. We're going to go in motion here. They get him. We're going to lob this one over the top. Oh, it's almost caught. That ball had way too much air on it. A lot more than I wanted. That was a dangerous pass. Did not want to put that much air on that ball. So we got to be extra careful next time. But here we go. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what Houston does. Oh, they bring a blitz from the outside. We just got to get that out quickly. And we're not going to get much there. Houston's defense shuts it down. All right, 3rd down and 13. It's a big play here. I'm not taking any risks. Our defense has played well. We're going to just see what this screen can pick us up, and we'll just try to hopefully get some good field position off of it. Oh, it gets blocked perfectly. He's wide open. Oh my goodness, Houston with a defensive meltdown. And that, my friends, is why you use motion in football. The simple motioning of this guy across the formation absolutely cooked their defense. I don't know how. Oh, it was that crosser. The crosser over the field drew all those defenders, and there's just no one there. And it's an easy 1st down. What a huge coverage mistake by Houston in the biggest moment of their season. This game has been absolute cinema. An absolute cinematic performance here by both sides. Here comes the run as we're going to push forward and pick up 9 yards. We just got to keep grinding at this clock. It is slowly waning down, and we are on the verge of a field goal that could put us up by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Let's see what happens here. On the play action, they bite. We get Neesmith, and he picks up a 1st down. Huge, huge 1st down. We are grinding here with one of the most important drives of the season. I'm just going to audible to a run, and we are going to keep this thing on the ground. Houston makes a good tackle, but with the way our defense is playing, I'm really content to just play for a field goal here and just take it. I want to get a little bit closer ideally, but this has been such a good game and such a good drive here for North Texas. Let's go. Come on. Let's see if we can get another halfback screen. We're going to motion him there. They blitz. This could be a touchdown. This could be a touchdown. It gets blocked to perfection. We cut to the inside and another 1st down. We have this Houston defense running all over the place right now. The motions on these plays, just getting these motions. We're getting the defense moving, their eyes moving, and it is making all the difference here for North Texas's offense. We're going to just catch that inbounds. Oh, wow. Oh, they call timeout. Okay, we are in a situation now where we can make them burn their timeouts here. Now we are in a situation where I feel really confident about just playing for the field goal, letting them burn the timeouts. Obviously, I want a touchdown, but I'm not taking any risks. 2nd down and 6. Can we get some good blocks? We're going to break a tackle, and we are going to get close at 3rd down and 5. Well, you know what? These screen passes have been really good for us this drive, so let's see what this one is looking like. You know what? We got the defense spread out. I actually think an inside zone here would be a perfect play call. 54 just has to make that block on that linebacker, and this is a 1st down. Come on, offensive line. Make the block. He makes the block, and we get down to 1st and goal at the 1. That is just smart coaching right there. We see the mismatch on the defensive end, and there it is. A touchdown here could win the conference championship game here. We have dominated possession all game. All we need is 1 touchdown, and Highsmith scores. He walks in, and he dunks the ball horribly, but that doesn't matter because it's a touchdown for North Texas. What a drive to finish off an amazing season on offense. Well, not on offense necessarily, but just an amazing season. What a huge drive by the Mean Green. This has definitely been the most fun game of the season for me. This is football in a nutshell. Defense, gritty offense, and North Texas has a chance to go up 12 here and to put Houston away. And honestly, I just can't believe how well our defense has played. We've only hopped into 5 or 6 drives this game, but inside the simulation, like, our defense has just shut down Houston. Like, I don't know how it's happening, but whatever our defensive coordinator is doing on defense, it's just been elite. It's just year 1, but I feel a big turnaround for the North Texas program. It really feels like we are turned a corner as we're going to tackle him before the 1st. 3rd down and 3. Feels like we are just we're gaining momentum. You know, the transfers are going to be watching this. North Texas winning a conference championship, upsetting a ranked opponent, 11-1 opponent in conference. I mean, this could just be huge for the... Wow, what a spin move there by Houston's receiver as they're getting down to the 1. So Houston is driving down the field. We're sitting in coverage and we're kind of getting absolutely shredded. But that's just the CPU quarterbacks in this game. It's just kind of how it is. So Houston scores a touchdown in garbage time, though it's not going to matter if they don't recover this onside kick. Here's the onside kick for Houston, and it's going to be picked up by North Texas. Coleman falls down, and North Texas is going to win the Conference USA Championship on the road in Houston. What an upset. And North Texas, you can celebrate because for the first time in I don't know how long, I didn't look, your North Texas Mean Green are the Conference USA champions. What a performance. What a game from Drew Messmaker. No turnovers on offense, just gritty, smart football, long sustained drives, and what a game by our defense, only allowing 10 points till garbage time. What a season. It's just season 1. And it's already this entertaining. Man, what a game. I am just pumped up. That win has got me absolutely pumped up. And there it is, Conference USA Championship for North Texas Mean Green, wearing the green. What a game, what a road win. This is our first big defining win of the program. It feels good. We finish with the same conference record as Houston as 8-1, and we take down a ranked opponent for the first time in the Dynasty. What a game. What a game. Let's just look at these stats. So, Houston's quarterback goes 15 for 23 with 196. So the defense, there just wasn't a lot percent deep, 65% completion. It's a pretty realistic completion percentage. How about Drew Messmaker, though? 30 for 41, 248, 73% completion, 1 touchdown, no picks. That's the crucial thing. We had a lot of turnovers this season. I mean, the ground game was just not working. Drew Messmaker really had to gut it out with some short passes, and we didn't get a lot of deep throws. It was a lot of just 4 or 5 yards, 6 yards. Drew Messmaker, best game of his career, made some just absolutely huge throws. Trey Williams, the tight end, the senior, last game potentially of his career, touchdown, 56 yards. Coleman was really good, 8 yards a catch. I mean, we got everybody catches. Look at it, 3 for 27, 4 for 47. Like, everyone was getting involved, spreading the ball around. Just a great game. On the defensive end, we ended up getting 1 sack from Fisher. We got 5 TFLs, though. Huge TFLs and huge timely TFLs and tackles. So, no turnovers on either end this game. So, it was just a gritty possession game. Amazing red zone defense by both teams. Just what a game. What a football game. And there it is. Your North Texas Mean Green, officially Conference USA champions. And you know what that means, boys? What I said at the beginning of the year. If we win our conference, if you win your conference, you get promoted to the next conference. That means that next year, boys, we're moving up into the Big 12. It might be a little early for it, but those are the rules. If we finish last, we'll get demoted again back to Conference USA. But that's going to keep things fresh. Next year, we will be in the Big 12. And the worst team in the Big 12, we have to look, we'll get demoted to Conference USA. That's just how this is how it's going to work. And that's going to be with every other of the big conference champions and conference worst teams. We're adopting the Premier League in this series, and I think it's going to be kind of cool. But that's for future. Here we go. Conference USA champions, North Texas. I don't believe it. And there's our trophy. We're going to be able to go look at our trophy case. Can I look at it in here? Can I see our trophy case in here? I don't think I can. Okay, though. Oh, no, trophy room. Can I see our trophy? There it is. Braxton Randall. He has the head coach of the North Texas Conference USA Championship trophy. That is beautiful. Well, that means we can advance the week now, and I think I'm just going to leave this video at just the Houston game. That was enough entertainment, I think, for one video, and I kind of want to let I think we need to live in the small moments. I want to let these big games have their own videos for the most part. And we are going to get Neil Colombo Yeah, Colombo from Spring, Texas, the Mike linebacker signed. That's good. We get a nice little thumper. Our conference prestige is B-, pro potential, playing style. I guess we'll see all that at the end, getting a next season. Wow, the Heisman Trophy winner is from South Florida. How did that happen? Byron Brown, 4,483 passing yards, 34 touchdowns, 61% completion percentage. Wow, seeing a Heisman winner from not a big school is kind of crazy. Interesting. And we are going to be playing in the Cure Bowl against the University of Miami. So that will be next video. We'll have our bowl game and we'll have the offseason. We're going to do our bowl game and then we'll have the offseason next video before we go into next season. So that'll be fun. The Staff DNA Cure Bowl in Orlando, Florida. That'll be fun. That'll be interesting. That'll be a fun little way to cap out the season. And Miami was 8-4, so, you know, it's not going to be a crazy day. So we've got 82 coach points and level 11, so I'm saving all that stuff for the next season. I want to have a huge boost going into next season. I'll just say right now, I'm gonna buy Tactician and I'm gonna get our players upgraded so that way we can start kicking some ass, especially now since that decision is gonna be even more important. If we're moving up to the Big 12 now, we're gonna have to deal with some way better teams and it's gonna be a lot harder. So let's see. I mean, we're not gonna leave, but let's just see what offers we got. So Arkansas wants us to save their offense. New Mexico State wants us to be, wow, the one-star Aggies, poor Aggies. They want us to become their head coach. OSU and Washington State wants us to be their new coordinators. So that's very interesting. Let's actually take a look at the college football playoff bracket. Let's see who got into the playoffs. So we've got Navy, who still makes it in at number 12. They are going up against Duke, so Duke always sims well in this game for some reason. We've got Michigan playing Oklahoma, it's 10-3. We've got Pittsburgh versus Arizona State. We've got Texas Tech versus Notre Dame. We've got Texas, Oregon, Penn State. I mean, moving to the Big 12 is going to be a gauntlet. That means we're going to have to deal with Texas, Oklahoma, and Texas Tech, and yeah, just those three that are in the playoffs. So we will have a lot of competition in Big 12 in the conference next year. I don't think we're going to have a chance to win it or make the championship, but if we just don't finish last in the Big 12 and we can stay in there, just being able to move to that conference from a recruiting perspective is going to give us a huge boost in our pitch. So that's going to be a big deal. In 9 games, Drew Messmaker ended the season with 15 touchdowns and 11 picks, 2,000 yards, but definitely not the worst. I do probably want to move to Jimerson next year. I mean, we'll see if he gets any boost. If he gets any boost to his accuracy, like, he'll be very good. But I'm gonna put all of my upgrades into quarterback immediately, because if we can get this kid, I mean, this is a quarterback that has like pushing 90 speed. If we can get him some boost to his accuracy, I mean, even if it's like into the mid 70s, that just his ability to have a quarterback that can run that fast is just going to be so like, we're going to be able to run some really versatile options and stuff. So that's going to be something to keep in mind for next year. Yeah, guys. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. And next video, we're going to be having our bowl game against Miami. That should be a fun one. But other than that, love you guys. Peace.